Top 10 biggest snakes in the world. The green anaconda may just cause goosebumps to rise on your arm simply by looking at a picture of it. Yep, this ophidian has been known to grow as much as 30 feet long. Also aptly known as the giant anaconda, as well as the common anaconda, common water boa, or sakuri. This snake is of the boa species and can only be found in South Africa. Non-venomous, the green anaconda makes up for its lack of poisonous venom with its brute strength. When captive bred, green anacondas can sometimes make benign, even calm pets for snake lovers, but they're humongous and also, still snakes, so they're not exactly pet material for newbies. You'll find the reticulated python in South and Southeast Asia, but as the world's longest snake kept in captivity, it even made the Guinness Book of World Records. You probably won't go looking for this giant gem. Featuring smooth dorsal scales in a multicolored geometric pattern, the reticulated python relies on its scales' disruptive coloration to shield it from predators and offer it opportunities to snatch its prey. These snakes are known to be aggressive, so it's often quite difficult to get an accurate reading on the captive reticulated python's weight and length. Did you know that when held in captivity, these snakes are more likely to become obese? The amethystine python is a non-venomous snake in the Pythonidae family found in Indonesia, Papua New Guinea, and Australia. Also known as the scrub python or Sangka primata amongst the locals who most often encounter it, this python has been measured at 27 feet long at its longest. The amethystine is the longest species of snake to naturally roam Australia, and it feeds most frequently on fruit bats, rats, possums, monitor lizards, and even some birds depending on the bird's size. The Burmese python, Python bivitatus, is one of the longest and largest species of snakes to slither this earth. It's native to Southeast Asia and shockingly, might even weigh more than you do. When full grown, these pythons have a reputation of getting up to 23 feet long and 350 pounds, though most taper off at about 13 feet, 130 pounds, as if that's not still massive. The Indian rock python, or Python moloris, is a non-venomous species found in tropical and subtropical regions of India, Pakistan, Nepal, Sri Lanka, Bhutan, Bangladesh, and Myanmar. This bad boy can grow up to 20 feet long, but generally, most Indian rock pythons reach their full length at about 9.8 feet. Unlike some of the other harmless snakes on this list, the king cobra Ophiophagus hanna is, in fact, a venomous snake. But unless you're traveling the jungles of southern and Southeast Asia, you're not likely to run into this 20-foot-long cobra. Although if you did, you'd probably notice its massive size, distinguishable pattern, and defensive hood. The longest venomous snake there is in the world, king cobras have an average length of anywhere from 10 to 13 feet, but the biggest one ever recorded reached 19.2 feet. Aggressive and with a reputation for attacking humans, the African rock python has been known to reach lengths of up to 16 feet long. And no, we don't recommend keeping it as a pet. From the Pythonidae family, this large snake is native to sub-Saharan Africa, though they have apparently popped up in their non-native Florida, and is so big, it doesn't need to worry much about predators. It generally feasts on its prey, rodents, birds, smaller antelope, warthogs, dogs, monkeys, waterfowl, goats, crocodiles, etc., in peace. Surely you've heard of the black mamba before. But don't let the name fool you. These large snakes native to sub-Saharan Africa actually aren't black in color. When they mature, Black mambas typically grow beyond 6 feet, most commonly reaching 9 feet long. But some black mambas get even bigger, as long as 14 feet, 9 inches long. Boa constrictors are powerful snakes and stealthy hunters. They live in tropical climates throughout most of Central and South America, where they hunt at night. The boa's hunting technique is generally to ambush prey, such as rats, birds, monkeys, or wild pigs. The snake swallows its prey whole. Food is digested by strong stomach acids. After a large meal, a boa doesn't need to eat again for weeks. A boa constrictor grows throughout its whole life, which can be 20 to 30 years. An adult boa will generally weigh more than 100 pounds 45 kilograms and grow to about 13 feet 4 meters long. Boa constrictors tend to live alone. Mother boas give birth to about 60 babies at a time. A baby boa is on its own from the start. It is born with the instinct, or built-in knowledge, of how to hunt. It also has an instinct to hide to stay safe from predators. The baby boa's diet changes as it grows. The bigger it gets, the bigger its preferred prey becomes. With reported lengths of up to 11 feet long, the yellow anaconda undoubtedly makes the list of the longest and overall biggest snakes in the world, even though it's half the size of its relative, the green anaconda see above. The yellow anaconda, too, is non-venomous and generally weighs about 55 to 80 pounds. Native to South America, and with a small non-native population in Florida, these snakes typically slither through the shallow waters of wetland areas, snacking on mammals, birds, reptiles, amphibians, fish, eggs, and sometimes even each other.